We only got a couple days left, and I mean we're getting on a train tomorrow, so it has to happen. Like, there's no other option. This is why we came.
So get up, set it up, make it happen, wait for the tide, drag our stuff out there, watch for polar bears, and then race back to catch the train. It's a rough day.
To be honest, I think that was the most challenging thing I've ever done for wakeboarding.
Stop, look, and making sure that you're safe, because people get mauled, people get killed by bears.
I don't know, I just got approached by one of the security guards, one of the bear watchers.
It's kind of sketchy right now, but we're gonna do it.
We're a little on edge and we're trying to work towards our goal, so we're gonna keep moving.
We gotta build it, we gotta ride it, we gotta get out of there within a couple hours. So.
And then once it boiled down to it, we only had like 15 minutes each to wakeboard. And it was like, okay, go time, perform right now.
fall. Everyone wants to get in like one last hit, one last camping in the bush and having a good time. Winching the tube is freaking scary. You ready for this, Dan?
Am I ready?
I'm ready.
This is looking pretty intimidating at this point.
It is.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
At the end of fall, we were like, let's film for another year and keep the progression going. And we have one other year to like really get it down, make it more interesting. We're trying to figure out, well, Manitoba's huge anyways, let's try to go as far as we can. And furthest place was Churchill.
I had been to Churchill and I recall seeing like this big cargo ship just sitting there out in Hudson's Bay. It's all rusted and ancient looking.
Looked online right away, found that this Ithaca Greek freighter just like washed up in the 60s.
When Justin first told me about Churchill, I kind of thought, that's gonna be freaking cold, man.
To be able to wakeboard in Churchill won't be easy. One obstacle being that summer in the subarctic region is short and cool. The other obstacle being distance. Along with a group of wakeboarders, I've decided to travel north from Winnipeg to build a rail setup to be able to winch as close as possible to the Ithaca in Manitoba's sole ocean access, the Hudson Bay. We'll have to drive 9 hours to the city of Thompson, where we'll leave our vehicles and board a train to go further north. We'll travel 550 kilometers, that's 16 to 20 hours, to the beluga whale and polar bear capital of the world, where we'll have to find a vehicle and supplies before venturing down the coast to find the abandoned freighter, the Ithaca.
Well, when I got into wakeboarding, it was pretty much at the infancy of the sport, especially in Manitoba. There were no board shops. You couldn't really buy wakeboards anywhere. For myself, it's an awesome moment where you're strapped in finally, you're maybe tired from running down the line. You're focused, 100% concentrated on this one 10-second pull, and you've just got this handle in your line. Thumbs up, and you're on the water, you're getting pulled in. For myself, it's probably the best part about wakeboarding. Once we were at the lake, it wasn't fishing anymore, it wasn't exploring on shore, it was like, let's get to the lake, put the boat in, let's go wakeboarding, and just fell in love with the sport. It's just all I wanted to do.
This was here like when my mom was a kid.
Oh yeah?
She would come to the cabin. It was always here.
Cool.
Stepping outside, we fall into history. This place is a factory. Makes every
I don't know, I just grew up wakeboarding. We were probably around 10 years old when we started wakeboarding, me and my friends. There was 4 of us, and all of our parents got together and bought a communal wakeboard. So it was just about being on the boat with your friends and wakeboarding all day and then surfing all night. When I think of summer, I think that, you know, those are the perfect days when it gets sunset around 9 o'clock, 9:30. You could surf until 10 o'clock at night. Summer in Manitoba is sweet. We can't ride for, well, once the cable closes and people put their boats away. You don't have October, November, December, January, February, March, April, until you can start winching again. That's 8 months of no wakeboarding out of the 12-month year.
Herself some cigarettes, she paced herself the halls. She's got no one to see her out, she calls upon the crowd. She came here with the possibility of love. For that I thank you all. I'm not the only one lonely enough to come to this place tonight. I'm not the only one lonely enough.
You have to go through some pretty crazy lengths just to like get good ride time in for a season.
You only get like 2 months of summer where it's like warm enough to really kind of push yourself before it gets too cold. So you kind of got to learn your tricks really quick.
When we go on our winching trips, we'll go to ponds and we'll camp out there for the weekend, and we'll sit around the fire, have a couple beers or more than a couple beers. Probably the most fun wakeboarding that I have.
Build the setup and then ride it the next day. My favorite part of wakeboarding is winching for sure.
Winching's a different monster. Like, you got to be able to adapt pretty quickly to any situation. And
There's so much risk, and at the end of it, you're landing in water, but like the water's not going to help you winching. You're landing pretty much going to hit the rocks, like skateboarding or something. Like, it just makes it real.
When you winch, it's more like just kind of hanging out with your friends, having some fun. That's what I liked most about winching.
I don't really like winching.
oh, yeah, no. I like the stuff before winching. I like setting up for the winch. I like a lot of power tools. I like saws, hand saws especially. All the different kinds of lumber. I like 2x4s, composite board, canoes, rivers, swamps, camping, beer, women again. I think that's probably it.
I don't know. What do I say about these guys? Some of the kooks that come out.
I got everything. I got everything. I got everything, everything I could use. I got
I don't know. I guess things get carried away sometimes.
Why don't you come on over? Let's start again. Why don't you come on over? Let's start again.
because they were all cut up on the ground, and I was exhausted and sunburnt. And then I got my trick on the last try, and it was like the best feeling ever.
We had 8 guys that were all interested in coming and saying, yeah, let's go, it's gonna happen. And at one point we were 3. And at 3 it was like, is it even possible?
We thought we had the crew, and within the week of we were going, we didn't.
It was the hardest moment for myself this summer, where it was just like, wow, this is not happening.
Me and Justin were left alone on this trip, and it was days before we were leaving on the train, and the tickets were bought. We had to find somebody.
So right now we're 2, maybe 3.
I spent like the day on the beach just trying to figure this out, and then I talked to Dan. Like, Dan's always been there, and he's busy, just bought a house, and I'm like, there's no way this is gonna happen with Dan. And then got the text back that said, you know what, there's a chance.
I didn't even get the okay from the supervisor, so I called and left him a message, and I was pending, and you were messaging me trying to figure out what's going on. Are we going? Are we not? Because we're leaving the very next day. It was a long weekend.
Got the text back that said, you know what, there's a chance. I was like, whoa, okay, this might happen. I'll let you know tomorrow. It's like, as if you're gonna let me know tomorrow. I need to know now.
Yeah. And you could feel the passion that you had for the video. And I felt that, and it was like, I want to be a part of that. I want to get in on that. Okay, sent a text message, I'm in.
Let's go home, let's pack our bags, and let's get on that train, because there's a boat waiting for us up north. Churchill, let's go.
I remember as a kid I used to walk to my friends' cottages, and it was like kilometers away.
Yeah.
But no big deal. Anything to go wakeboarding, and still to this day, but we're just going further. Taking a trip to go to Churchill.
Yeah.
And here they come to lead you down the darkest road, yeah. Yes, you quest into the soulless soul. And perfect pitches pitching you a new moon, yeah. Rebel yet to karaoke tunes. Push the buttons and they sing a little song. Scared and weak, they speak like you're the one who's not strong. Yeah, they'll watch your back get stabbed while serenely smiling on. My love, my love, my love, and my love just don't belong. And radio, it moans inside its teenage skin, yeah. Mouth and made up words through lifeless grips. Out on the pasture, past his posturing so proud, yeah. How did nothing ever get so loud? Push the buttons and they sing a little song. Scared and weak, they speak like you're the one who's not strong. Yeah, they'll watch your back get stabbed while serenely smiling on. My love,
Due to the 5 a.m. wake up, the 8-hour drive, the 16-hour train ride, and the poor weather, I think we're gonna have one hell of a time today.
Perfect wakeboarding weather.
Just woke up to a beautiful day of cloudy, cool, damp weather.
8 degrees I saw on the Weather Channel.
Perfect for not bringing a wetsuit, just a heater top and shorts.
Awesome. Bet you can't wait to get in the water.
At least I brought a wetsuit.
I'll share mine with Dan.
What a guy.
We'll take turns.
Hot sunny day, California.
Get off the train and we're just removed from being tired and having enjoyed the beverage cart and we're tired from sleeping in our chairs, and we get off and it's like just terrible weather. It's 10 above, it's raining, it's cloudy, and we check the forecast and that's what we've got to look forward to for our entire trip.
We're in Churchill and we gotta go. Like, we got lots to do. we didn't even know if we'd have the winch there yet. You know, like get a truck, get a winch, get rail material.
Yeah, boys. Now I'm getting excited. Now we've got the winch.
Yeah. Now we're in action.
Your Sunday morning eyes are wonderful. They're the first ones I went to see. Good morning, my son. You always know how to break the silence like the sunlight. Your rising
Ithaca, boys.
Oh, that's awesome, eh?
Wow.
raise your hands with a look that says, these are my arms. These are my arms. These are my arms. Down the stairs we're trying to miss the steps that creak and wake. They're gonna wake this house and everyone inside of it who hears the creaks are hiding out. Yes, they're gone, they're gone, they're gone. Yes, they're gone. So quietly, I sneak a sound. I tried to compensate on account of both our ways. I walked the way I walked, the way I walked. And all I could find to find it hard to see you again. And all I could see was the old man in me.
Raining, cloudy, windy, didn't seem like it was going to let up for a while.
How are we going to do this? Like, we brought all our equipment up here. We want to be able to do it. Let's talk about what our options are. Do we push each other and I don't know, get hurt, get injured, or do we extend the trip? Make some phone calls, call home. Okay, we're not getting off the train like we had said. We're staying longer. We're trying to explore and trying to find like more spots that we can actually hit. One of the spots that kind of caught us by surprise was with Miss Piggy.
Wow, that thing's cool.
And we've got these bodies of water all around it, and we're like, how do we make this happen? Now we've got a spot. This is worth setting up and trying to film.
The page has turned and the end.
The idea behind Miss Piggy was we wanted to utilize this plane crash site, and we wanted to, I think, bring in as much of that scenery as possible.
But seldom here are the words I have to say, the only ones that we both fear.
And so I'm carrying this and walking on the rocks. And then I see these dogs chasing us. They're big dogs. And so the dogs are chasing us, and I scream out, "Whoa!"
And then Jesse say, "Drop your piece!" Run!
He's like, just leave it here.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's a dog running at you. You're like,
well, I thought maybe I could whack it.
Yeah.
You are so mean.
This is where the polar bears are. You're guaranteed to see them here. And so we're like, okay, a great spot to go winch.
You can't go there, you can't go there. There's polar bears around there. We're thinking to ourselves, ooh, that's interesting because that's where we're going.
When I was there, we really didn't go anywhere without a guy with a shotgun on his back. It was such a cool idea, but just to get the time off work and everything was not gonna happen.
And then I got a call like, not even a week before they left, but I just couldn't take off work. Like, that's all there was to it. Otherwise, I for sure would have gone.
Just didn't work out for me, but definitely something that nobody has done yet, which is probably the coolest part of it all.
Basically, was at the cable park, learning new tricks, mainly silly ones, but new tricks, so.
I definitely got a lot of riding in. Probably rode like every single day they were gone.
You know, they get just because like there's zero work, literally. Like you show up, pay money, and ride as much as you want. Like laps on laps, it's just endless. we're actually producing crazy riders right from Manitoba. You don't have to own a $50,000 boat to get good at wakeboarding anymore. It gives everybody like a equal opportunity to progress in the sport.
Yeah, everybody's progressing really fast. It's cool to see everybody pushing each other and helping each other out. It's good to see everybody come together and start nobody knew each other kind of.
You gotta stop and look over your shoulder, and just amazingly beautiful here.
Little do you know, I scream and pull. I will have my way if you go.
To only wake up first thing in the morning. Now we got a shorter time bracket because we had to get on a train that day to go home.
Let's get out of here.
Oh, we're going to shred the Arctic.
You ready?
I was purely bored. without rain, still without restraint.
So here we are, hauling out a winch, like a kilometer long, over boulders, big rocks, weeds, all the sea bed, you know, like it's kind of greasy and slippery. And we're hauling our wakeboards, our rail setup, tools, gear, you name it. We needed it all, and we wanted to get to that ship. And then the winch, we had the winch down there, and the wheel breaks while we're hauling it out to the shipwreck. The biggest challenge was to get set up.
The setup time is always takes so much longer than you think when you're winching. We ended up with a lot more challenges than I think that we thought we were gonna have.
We were so thrilled to be there, and the idea of wakeboarding in such a unique setting, so that kept the drive going.
That the lies you were told came direct from a higher.
It's good. It's good. Salt water tastes good.
Boy is falling from the hordes.
In the Arctic.
Soldiers marching. Pick him up and walk towards. And we yell without making a sound. Watch the cradled rock slowly teeter and fall to the ground. As we ask ourselves, what have we found? And how do you know you'll be next time they come around? With your chin up, eyes down.
The rush again. The train. The tide. Weather is really tough. Ooh.
The setup, the riding, everything, all aspects of that trip were difficult.
All right, goodbye Ithaca. We gotta catch a train. Any last words? Jesse? Let's go home. Time to go home. Dan? Time to get dressed. Say goodbye to Miss Ithaca. I can't see it. I hope you can see it.
And so that's what makes it so special, because it was a challenge. It was no easy walk in the park. We had wildlife to deal with, we had natural elements, we had the tide, we had the ocean, we had the wind, we were exposed to everything.
Just having all these things thrown at us, I think that was we thought it should be in the first place.
Alright, just jumped off the truck. Go! 6:20. Making the train.
Everybody had the same motives, same intentions.
The reality is everyone's who's there is really willing to like sacrifice and work really hard to make things happen. It really turned out the best it could.